Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. I am Fredicia Liebert. Premier the Honourable Mark Brantley gave an update on the Vance W. Amory International Airport expansion and reconstruction project at his Tuesday, September 30th press conference. Premier Brantley is also the Minister of Tourism in the Nevis Island Administration.
The airport development is proceeding at pace, and that our consultant Perez Arc has completed and handed over the designs for the new fire station and road realignments. The design of runway, taxiways and aprons are almost complete. Our consultant is awaiting the results of some geotechnical investigations recently conducted, with some other type tests to be carried out shortly. And the design of the expansion to the terminal building itself and of a new cargo facility are also nearly complete. In terms of land acquisition, we continue to pay out landowners, and the planning process is engaged, and we hope to be able to respond to whatever concerns our planning department may have in relation to this project, so that we can move forward with some alacrity to break ground and have this project delivered within the time frame, which is 18 to 24 months. The financing is in place, and we are ready to roll. And so we're just trying to complete those aspects, and then we're minded to break ground and proceed to completion of a brand new facility at the Vance Amory International Airport.
He expressed the hope that the new airport will see flights from the eastern coast of the U.S., as well as private jet and regional traffic.
We're seeing new regional carriers. In fact, I just saw, I think it's called Contour. Not heard of them before, but they're now flying to Dominica from the U.S. Virgin Islands. So there are a number of possibilities out there now. Sunrise Airlines is coming out of Antigua, and we hope that we'll be able to capture some of that as we develop this island.
Premier and Minister of Tourism in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honourable Mark Brantley. Certified taxi operators on Nevis are required to attend a refresher course, which will be facilitated by the Ministry of Tourism in the Nevis Island Administration. Premier and Minister of Tourism, the Honourable Mark Brantley, made that announcement at his Tuesday, September 30th press conference.
We're having a refresher course for certified taxi operators, and that starts on October 30th at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park. We will have sessions that start at 8:30 to noon, and then from 1 to 4:30 p.m. All bona fide certified taxi drivers are required to contact the ministry to register to attend either the morning or afternoon session of the refresher training. Refresher courses play an important role in ensuring that our taxi drivers maintain consistency, and that they are current, and that their professionalism will remain, because as we know, our taxi drivers are usually the first point of contact for many who come to visit our shows.
Meantime, persons who are interested in becoming licensed taxi operators are invited to register for the Ministry of Tourism's taxi training seminar.
As we prepare for the ramping up of the new tourism season, I have had calls from many divisions who are saying that they want to get involved in the taxi business. Many people may work a day job, but they want to do a little taxiing in the evenings. Some are saying, I'm now retired, I want to buy a little taxi and get involved. And the industry is growing, so people are seeing the opportunities. And of course, some who are already in the business are buying additional taxis and expanding their fleet. A critical part of what we do here on the island is what we call taxi training. And those who are aspiring to be taxi drivers must go to the training seminars that we organize. And so I'm pleased to announce that in anticipation of the new season, we are having a taxi training seminar from October 20th to 27th at the Nevis Red Cross building. Training sessions for people who are interested in the taxi business are scheduled to run from 5 to 8 p.m. daily from the 20th to the 27th of October. The aim of the taxi training seminar is to recruit and train new taxi drivers to expand tourism-related employment opportunities. Registration forms are now available at the Ministry of Tourism.
The registration fee is $100. For more information, call the Ministry of Tourism at 469-5521, extension 6447 or 6448. On Wednesday, October 1st, Nevis joined the celebration of International Day of Older Persons under the 2025 theme, Older Persons Driving Local and Global Action, Our Aspirations, Our Well-Being, and Our Rights. That is the theme under which the Department of Social Services Senior Citizens Division will host Seniors Month in Nevis throughout October.
And so they will be beginning the month of activities with a church service at the First Baptist Church at 10:30 on Sunday, October 5th. So all members of the public are, of course, invited to join us. Other highlighted activities will include a Moonlight Lime, our You Are Not Forgotten Awards, which we give back to seniors who were integral in contributing to the Nevisian public, our health fair and exhibition, Creativity in Galore will be one for the books. That will be mostly a sporting activity at the ETW Park, and that is on Thursday, the 16th of October. We will also be having a community day where we engage different schools and our students to bridge that generation gap. We will also be having the first edition of Seniors Got Talent, and Madam President, our seniors have talent. They can dance, they can sing, they can model, they can play the steel pan, they can play the saxophone. So I encourage all members of the public to purchase tickets to come and support our seniors on the 22nd of October. You can feel free to follow our Department of Community Development as well as our Social Services Seniors page for the full calendar of event.
Minister of Social Development, the Honorable General Nisbet. According to UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, this year's theme highlights the transformative role older persons play in building resilient and equitable societies. Still to come,
I do express condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues on the passing of His Excellency Sir Edmund Wickham Lawrence.
The details right after this break.
I am Wakely Daniel, Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Premier. As Permanent Secretary, I wish to salute the vision of our fourth national hero, the Right Honorable Dr. Simeon Daniel. It was his foresight that led to the establishment of the Nevis International Financial Services Industry, an industry that has contributed tremendously to the overall socio-economic development of the people and island of Nevis. Today, I recognize the contribution of this giant of a man as the administration commemorates the resilience and fortitude of the Nevis International Financial Services Industry. Best wishes and congratulations.
Welcome back. The order paper has been issued for a sitting of the National Assembly to be held at the National Assembly Chambers, Government Headquarters, Bastia St. Kitts, on Monday, October 6th at 10 a.m. Notice has been given. According to the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, one bill will receive its first reading during the sitting. Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, will seek leave to introduce and have read a first time the Eastern Caribbean Citizenship by Investment Regulatory Authority Agreement Bill 2025. The Honorable Michelle Slack Clark, in the capacity of President of the Nevis Island Assembly, has expressed sympathy and offered support to the family of the late Sir Edmund Lawrence, former Governor General of St. Kitts and Nevis. Sir Edmund, who passed away on September 7th, served as the Federation's third Governor General from 2013 to 2015.
I wish to extend formally on behalf of the Nevis Island Assembly, which I believe I could confidently say I do, express condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues on the passing of His Excellency Sir Edmund Wickham Lawrence, GCMG, OBE, CSM, JP, the third Governor General of our nation. And I would wish for us to extend such support as we can to all who mourn his loss and for his immense contributions to our nation.
On the adjournment of the September 25th sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly, the members of Parliament also observed a moment of silence in honor of the late Sir Edmund Lawrence. The late former Governor General will be accorded a state funeral, which will be held at 1 p.m. on Thursday, October 2nd at the Wesley Methodist Church, Bastia, St. Kitts. Governor General Her Excellency Dame Marcella Liburd has made a proclamation declaring Thursday, October 2nd, 2025 to be a public half-holiday in St. Kitts and Nevis as a mark of respect on the passing of Sir Edmund Wickham Lawrence, former Governor General of St. Kitts and Nevis. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.